You're watching a weekly CFD overview of global financial markets. The euro strengthened against the dollar 1.6% last week, entering deeply above the 1.18 level. The EU Statistics Office Eurostat said GDP in the euro area rose 0.6% quarter-on-quarter in the 3 months to July and by 2.1% year-on-year, up from 1.9% in the first quarter. Economists had forecast growth of 0.6% in the quarter and 2.4% year-on-year. On Monday, the data showed that headline inflation in the Eurozone rose in line with forecasts in July, but underlying inflation rose to the highest in 4 years. The annual rate of inflation rose by 1.3% in July, according to a preliminary reading from Eurostat. However, core inflation rose to 1.2%. It was the highest reading since August 2013. The solid data did not alter expectations that the ECB will decide to begin scaling back its asset purchase program in the autumn. The Reserve Bank of Australia held interest rates steady at a record low of 1.5% as expected on Tuesday, citing the potential impact of a stronger Aussie dollar. The Japanese yen strengthened 1.3% against the dollar, testing the 110 level on Tuesday. Overall, the US dollar was valuing near 14-month lows against the currency basket after falling for a fifth consecutive month in July, what is its longest losing streak since 2011. The US dollar index dropped as low as 92.58 on Monday, the weakest since May 2016. The index fell 2.88% in July, which is its fifth straight monthly decline. Deepening political turmoil in Washington and diminished expectations for a third-rate hike by the Fed Reserve this year have pressured the dollar lower. Last week, gold prices touched the highest level in around 7 weeks. Market players look ahead to a key set of US economic data to gauge the strength of the world's largest economy and how it will impact the Fed Reserve's view on monetary policy. Dollar weakness usually benefits gold as it boosts the metal's appeal as an alternative asset. Oil prices continued higher until Tuesday, climbing to a 2-month high overnight, extended gains into a 7th session as investors continued to cheer signs that the global market was starting to rebalance. Investors look ahead to weekly data from the US on stockpiles of crude and refined products. The US crude oil benchmark basis for MT4 trading advanced around 9% last month. Sentiment has been boosted amid recent pledges from Saudi Arabia and Nigeria to respectively pull back on exports and output. Prices got an additional lift from depreciating dollar and declining US oil inventories and signs of a possible slowdown in US shale production. After a very solid week, Bitcoin prices were lower on Tuesday as the blockchain supporting the cryptocurrency split into two in an event known as a hard fork, creating a new cryptocurrency, Bitcoin Cash, a new version of Bitcoin. Ethereum, Bitcoin's closest rival in terms of market capitalization, stagnated the last week at around $217. You are watching a weekly CFD overview of global financial markets.